Yeah, I think you've raised two issues there. One is disengagement, and the next is de escalation. I will deal with these two issues step by step. Firstly, is disengagement. You know that after the confrontation that happened in the Galwan Valley in 2020, the Chinese and Indian soldiers have practically come face to face in a number of areas. Now, remaining in this kind of a disposition is fraught with danger because anywhere you find where troops are in close proximity, it could lead to an ugly situation anytime because of misgivings by either side. So we therefore, first thing we want to do is we want disengagement to happen, and so that the separation of the troops increases. We don't want troops to be in so close proximity. So that has happened in almost all areas. You know what happened in Pangong? So the Chinese have fallen back behind finger 8, we've fallen back behind finger 4. So yes, in between there is a moratorium on patrolling, but we will resume patrolling as far as we are able to achieve disengagement in all these sectors. So this is a process. Today there is no area other than, I would say, Nathula, where we've had presence on both sides, where soldiers today are really facing each other in close proximity. So that has been achieved. Yes, we want some more distance to be brought into separation, so that the troops that are separating each other are at a greater proximity, because the chances of escalation on both sides rushing again onto the closer proximity of each other can happen. So to avoid that, we are saying that can we now go back to original positions where we earlier were before this escalation happened? Because gradually what happened was, when the Chinese came forward, we moved forward. They came further ahead, we moved further ahead. And that is how the proximity situation evolved. Now we have been able to disengage and there has been some separation, but we would be happy to ensure that both people go back to original state, to the original positions which we were occupying prior to April 2020. That is the effort, and that is an ongoing process. To say that there has been a stalemate is because we want both sides to go back to original positions. And at the same time, we want some kind of assurances that these positions will not be reoccupied. Now, you see, this kind of mutual suspicion exists on both sides. So because of the better infrastructure development that has taken place on the Chinese side, we cannot go by equidistant separation. We have to go by equitime separation. That means if we have to fall back by, let us say, 6 to 8 kilometers, and Chinese also fall back by 6 to 8 kilometers, but they can cover the distance in wheeled transport in about 20 to 25 minutes, and for us it is going to take an hour, then that is not what we call equal separation. We want equal time and distance separation. So on that, there are some anomalies that keep existing. The Chinese say, why should I go back so far behind? You should be equidistant. We say, no, we have to go by time. They say, let's go by distance. So this is where some kind of give and take is happening, but finally our effort is to make sure that we follow what we want. We will not budge because we are concerned about Chinese reoccupying these positions. And now that this thing happened in April 2020, the escalation happened. Now there is suspicion on both sides, and we are now more suspicious because once bitten, twice shy. We are not going to allow our guard down at any time, and we will make sure that we are able to reach out back to our position in a time frame which is faster than the Chinese, certainly not later than them. So that is where in some areas you find that the de-escalation process, disengagement process has been slow. I now come to the de-escalation process. Now, de-escalation process implies both sides have amassed large number of troops on each side of the line of actual control, maybe in some depth areas. Chinese have started building some kind of permanent infrastructure. When you build tunnel defenses, when you build silos for storing your ammunition and weapon systems, these are permanent in nature. So if Chinese are going to stay there permanently, we have to be there permanently. We have also inducted some troops into Ladakh and other forward areas. We are not going to move out from there and will not allow de-escalation till we find that there is some kind of a settlement with the Chinese and they are willing to take back troops and fall back to original situation as existed in April 2020. But as of now, I would say de-escalation appears to be far-fetched because the kind of infrastructure that the Chinese have developed, the kind of infrastructure and induction of troops that we have carried out, it will take a long time to reach status quo. So I think disengagement is likely and will happen, but this kind of de-escalation will take time.